Welcome to this series where we are taking a look at the 1.13 update for Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last part, we were exploring a ship and then we went down on a high G planet, which gave a few problems, which wasn't helped by the fact that I wasn't paying 100% attention. And this is probably a good point to say, as usual, a big thank you for your comments and feedback. You guys give me a lot to think about. And I want to give a special shout out to Snafu, who pointed out quite rightly that I could have saved myself a lot of grief by actually using the filler option on the drill to raise the ground up so that I could be able to get back into the ship without all that jumping up and down. So that's a very valid point. Let me just put the drill back into the MX5, put the rocket launcher. Now, at the end of that video, we were told to go to the valid henge system to find the Hyperion. And what I've done since the end of that video is flown to this system, but not after I spent a bit of time wandering around that where we were, and I picked up some promethium and pentaxid from the asteroids before I left, which is the reason why I kind of stopped there. So what we're going to do is jump in this thing here, and the Hyperion is here, so we're just going to lock the target. Got to go 1.5 astronomical units here. Wow. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Right. Is there anything in this system? Nope. Right. I'm going to get up speed. We'll get rid of the inertia drive. And what I'm going to do is fly towards the Hyperion. Obviously, there's nothing to see. So I will see you once we actually arrive at the ship. Okay, welcome back. I think I found the ship. Let's just come up. At least it's illuminated. This is incredible. The first Terran ship to use a warp drive is the UCH-001 Hyperion. Let's board it and notify the UCH fleet. It's a big ship. Where would be? Is there going to be an entrance? I think we're head for the front. I think this is the front. There's some kind of landing pad there, but of course we're not going to use it because we're come here. It's a big ship. Hopefully there might be some nice loot on here. Just turn the thrusters off. I don't think we need the MX5, so oops. Go back. Right, there's an entrance there. No power, no life signs. Let us head for the bridge and see what we can find. Can we loot anything? I think we'll just float, I think. Oh, I thought I could float, but obviously can't loot anything. Okay, it says find. Let's head for the bridge. Okay, so we got the bridge. It says find the log entry. I presume this is the bridge. The wave caught us and catapulted us to the west side of Andromeda. We have no chance of returning yet. Like in misfortune, a friendly entity named the Far were orbiting the star and will guide us to a habitable world near the so-called Tesh territory, where we've been stranded. I don't know what comes next, but we'll try everything to contact Earth somehow. If anyone from the UCH reads this, the coordinates are, whoops, no data. Now, the Far is a new faction. I think Spange had something to do with creating it. I must admit, I've never visited the Far world so far. I've encountered them on my travels. Anyway, so maybe this is going to be a way of sending us to the Far system. It says, I hope there's more of the data can be restored on New Terra, and let's not waste any time either. Return to the drone base. Are you got to be kidding me? Come on, there's got to be some loot on this ship. It's a big ship. Right, I'm just going to have a little bit of a look. Well, there's nothing there. That's impressive. Right, I'm just gonna have a look round and see if we can find any loot or anything not allowed. Anything. This is like some kind of orbital ring. Oops. So this is a low G area. Let's orientate round. Pretty cool looking shops have been this way, so we'll go the other way. I don't want to spend too long because it looks like everything is locked against us. Oh, great. Come on, game. Or what I should say is come on, Eleon, because oops. These are... At least you could have unlocked things to give us a little bit of a reason to loot. What is up here? Let's just have a quick look. Look at this, all this potential loot. Can't access the ship. Oh, we can access the repair station if we wanted to. Okay, let's just go up here. Trouble is we've got to find a way out now. Well, they should give us this as a reward to us to... Okay, so we've flown round, but unless there's some loot very well hidden, that was a... Well, it moved the storyline forward, if nothing else. So what we've got to do now is get back to the drone base. This could be a little bit of a pain in the neck, actually. Let me just get here. Right. Now, that the drone base means we've got to return to the Phoenix system. Let's just get clear of the UCH ship. What's our range? I've forgotten. Let me just see. What's our warp range statistics? 60 light years, right. What we need to find is the Phoenix system, isn't it? You've got to be kidding. It's 62 light years. It's just there. That's 64. So we've got to do it in 2 jumps. How far away are you? Okay, we're locked in there. This will take us in. Lucky. So I'm glad now that I took the time to stop and kind of check out the collect some pentaxid on the way through. So have a quick look at this system and see what we've got. Info panel. No, I think we'll go right for the Phoenix system. Again, we'll just do a search. Whoops. PHOEN. Yeah, Phoenix New Terra. Accelerate. Warp. Actually, is there any way I can enhance the... Let me just see, capital vessel. Is there any way we can enhance the warp drive? We've got a tier 2. if anyone knows how, if there's any way to enhance the warp drive. I know in Reforged Eden 2 we can get rewards which gives us extra warp drive, but I haven't got any of that so far from playing the base game. Anyway, we need now to, oops, no, we need to go to New Terra, block target, and where are you? There it is, New Terra, warp. And of course we've got to fly to the system. So I will see you once we get there. Okay, here we are. We're just about to break through the atmosphere. I've zeroed in on the trade station, which I think, whoops. Oh. Okay, the drone, wow, that wasn't a bad shot, was it? Let's see what we got to do next. We're just going to drop down on the drone base. The trouble is there isn't much space to land, so I think we will just kind of fly in. A little bit of space over there. I think that's actually no, we're probably not going to stay long, so just go into hover mode here like that. Whoops. Yeah, we just go into hover mode, leave the thrusters on. Whoops, leave the thrusters on, and then we'll just drop down with the MX5, or we could actually use the auger, really, couldn't we? The auger, looks like we're actually parked in some trees. Okay, there's nothing to harvest. Yeah, we're parked in trees, so I'm not going to try and get in here. Oops. I would really like to spend some time rebuilding the ship, actually. That's the downside of doing the missions. Oh, some damage there. Just what if we took some damage from those meteorites or whatever it was when we were down on the down on that high gravity planet? I'll put power on. I don't need the shields. We're in a safe place. Right, where's the ramp? Wait, get out the way. It's over that side, isn't it? Is it? There it is, just there. One thing I might need to check, actually I'll do it while I'm thinking about it. Oh, we've still got 45 logs. I thought I was starting to run out of wood. There it is there. Okay, just drop the ship down. There. Just as off. Put that way. And we'll go and say hello to Alex and see which crazy place that we're going to get sent to next. Also, get something 3 from the UCH. They're a fairly tight-fisted bunch, aren't they, really? Right, well, what we've got to do here is we've got to turn right here, go up, find Mr. Big Gun, and then talk to Alex. And there's the guy with the big minigun. What is through here, actually? No, it's just quarters. Right. Yarden that vile rat, so he's behind this, behind the abductions, and especially mine. This isn't over yet, I'm afraid. At least we've managed to apprehend Mercer Senior. Never trusted him from the start. His role in all this, it needs to be clarified. With the new information, we're beginning to see more clearly what might be left behind all this. Let's go over the details if you like. Otherwise, take a breather and check with me later on. I think we've covered all this actually. I'll take a quick look out of curiosity. So there's a believable monitor, yeah. So this is just very much a kind of refresher. Okay, we'll see you later. So we got some credits. It says here, Operation Phoenix New Terror Summary. The survivors of the Operation Phoenix and perhaps the entire colony of New Terror narrowly avoided falling victim to a treacherous biological experiment. The immediate threat has been averted, and numerous abducted UCH members have been rescued. Unfortunately, former UCH Admiral Yarden, the collaborator and a key figure behind the operation, has evaded capture. The true masterminds behind these dangerous actions remain unidentified. From the recovered data on the Admiral C's ship, the UCH scientists have been able to verify statements made by Commander Mercer Senior. Humans from the Milky Way appeared to be largely immune to a substance that was deployed on a massive scale in Andromeda over 1,000 years ago during the Great War. This substance caused widespread devastation and left many planets inhabited by mutant creatures. However, there is a good news. The UCH-001 Hyperion, lost decades ago, has been found in Andromeda. Its data logs reveal a rescue by an entity known as the FAR, which we've already kind of met, or not met, but we know about, raising even more questions in the process. Meanwhile, the survivors of the New Terror colony are coming together more closely than ever. The once contentious decisions whether to stay or return has been resolved in favour of establishing a permanent colony in Andromeda, which is kind of a hint to players to say that you're going to set up in this system. As Alex rebuilds the new base for the Galactic Resistance Organization, while also assisting her mother, Admiral Paris, in coordinating the colony, the answers to questions and the host of new ones demand urgent resolution. Okay, is that it? So we've done this mission, so completed. Terminal Nexus, MS. Okay, so we got missions. If I talk to Alex again, I hope you've gotten some rest. Unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of taking it easy for too long. We need to urgently get ourselves in a better position. This will take some time. If you can take a few tasks off my hand, I'll be very grateful. Otherwise, I'll see you soon at the nuclear base. I'm looking forward to it. Take care. I definitely take a... So we got 2 missions here. If I say definitely take a look. No, okay, so it doesn't. Okay, so we got raid a trading station Echelon 2. Visit the Arkenian Republic, Arkenia Prime. With the latest information, I suggest paying our galactic neighbours a visit. The Arkenian Republic has helped us multiple times before, but in several unresolved questions, such as regarding the androids, some of them point in their directions. It would be good to learn more. Since we have strong ties with them, you can also use UCH credentials and our glad pass to travel directly to Arkenia Prime in the Arkenian system. Requests. Okay. So these are optional missions. With the latest information, I suggest paying our galactic. Okay, so the game kind of gets into a loop. So we got to go to, let me just write this down, guys, because I got a feeling we're going on a separate mission. So we got to go to Arkenia Prime, which will be in the, I'm assuming, in the Arkenia system. Okay. Maybe this is a hint at actually doing it. So we'll check out the system, Arkenia. And then we'll see kind of a little bit confused here, but that's okay. But whoops. Right, we'll go and take a quick look and see how far away Arkenia is. I mean, it could be a long way away. But I would like to spend some time rebuilding the ship. Especially the nose front, because it's a bit vulnerable there. Plus I would like to rebuild the top so that I can do it. Anyway, we're just going to turn the power off. Yeah, thank you, game. See, what I'd like to do is rebuild this back end a bit, and then what we could do is build out this as a landing platform, and then we could actually put the repair bay there rather than have it kind of horribly perched on the top of the ship. But right, we got, this is Arkenia Prime, 52 light years away. Okay, let me just that it will put it within range of our warp drive. Right, I'm just going to get up into space. I mean, we could go to Arkenia Prime, do the mission, and also if we can find a planet that's got reasonable temperatures on it, we could do it. So, all right, come here. Search system. What was it? Arkenian Republic, 52 light years away. Show on map. Okay, it's here. Right, 52 light years away. We're going to go there and see what we can do. Welcome to the Arkenian system pilot. The Arkenian Republic warmly welcomes you and requests your registration of data for send UCH credentials. Thank you, Joe, Stephen, Silverbird, Hendricks, UCH. A registration with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has been made. Please proceed to Arkenia Prime. Okay. Thanks. See what's in this system. What have we got? Oh, we got one planet. That's a gas giant. So there's only one system in here. Right, we're going to go to Arkenia Prime. What I will say is if any of you know whether this is part of the main mission or whether it's just a side mission, feel free to chuck it in the comments. A request to all pilots and captains: if you wish to land on Arkenia Prime, the citizens would greatly appreciate it if you use small vessels and help protect the atmosphere and reduce noise and pollution. Okay. Let's see what else we got in here. What have we got? Ice again. Just drift around and see what's here. We're flying. I'm just going to fly into this lot here. I mean, we could oblige by using the MX-5. We don't really need to use the ship. But I mean, it'd be great if we could find a trading station or something to kind of lock down on. Let's have a look. We've got a couple over here. We've got a level kind of cluster of chevrons. Chevrons often indicate trading stations. It'd be nice to kind of offload some of the junk if possible. So we'll fly into this cluster and see what we've got. Okay, that looks like that might be a trading station ahead of us. It's a Dirk Pass station, wherever that is. Okay, we're just parking really close here. Turn the thrusters off. were up the veggies and tomatoes and that on the way through. And put that into it says restore your reputation with the faction and hostile. Okay, so we got a that can go down and join that. Okay. What we will do is take some credits with us just in case. And hello guys. I heard the Galactic Resistance movement is growing. Workshop and ore traders. Wow, okay, so we can trade for ore. Let me just see. Can we fly? Because we're in space. Do it the quick way. Right, let's just have a chat with this guy. Show me what you've got to offer. Right, he buys coolant. Are we in range of the... Yes, we are. Well, obviously no idea why that's in the fridge, but we will sell off some of this stuff. Probably regret it, but... We've got some alien organisms as well, I think. Yeah, we've got... Okay, so you didn't buy all of it, but... So... Ancient relics. Oops. I didn't think I actually got any ancient relics, have I? No. There are days when I feel like an ancient relic, but... Okay, let's see what you've got to offer. Narcotics, tablets, heavy armor. I've got a couple of heavy armors that are getting a bit damaged. I've got also minor cores, leather, optics, liquor, narcotics. We got some narcotics and we got some liquor we could sell off as well. Get rid of that. He doesn't buy, okay. So he doesn't. He only buys this stuff. Great. Oh well, that's the way it goes. What I would like is someone who will actually buy our general weapons. Right, this guy just buys. It's nice to know, but I don't really want to spend money on that just at the moment. Anything, steel plates, electronics, speedster. We could buy some small. Oh, he only sells, buys and sells large electronics bridges. Steel plates, EVA boosts, night vision goggles. Now I've got some night vision goggles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get rid of the night vision goggles. Just make sure I don't sell too many. I think we'll sell. I want to keep one as a spare. So, what else have we got? Put that back. Got armor boosters. We can sell some of these. Insulation boosts, EVA boost. Someone just nudged me. Which one is the heavy armor that's badly damaged? This one's 665. This is light armor. You're not worth anything really. 719. We could sell that heavy armor because it's pretty rubbish. Actually, this one's even worse than this one. This is a oh no, this is a medium armor. Okay. So I'll sell off some of this. Oh, this guy only buys medium armor. What's this? Insulation boost. I'll sell off those. Off the VA. And not worth as much as I thought they'd be, but I'll take it. Who's the guy who... let me just find the guy who's got the heavy armor. Buys heavy armor. Is it you? Yeah. Yeah, we can sell that for 107,000, which is good. Aha. And part of me would like, if possible, to upgrade the MX5 again, so that we can add more weapons. That could be an option. We'll keep that in reserve at the moment. Right, we're just going to go out the quick way. I think what we're going to do now is we'll leave the capital vessel here. We'll pick up the MX5. Jump in there. We will need some additional supplies though. Bridge. Merc MX5. We will we'll take a couple of those, take a couple of pizzas with us. I mean, I've got no idea how long. We can take the beans with us as well. We'll take these with us, and that should be enough for the moment. Let's check the fuel situation. Let's just go with a full load of fuel. Put some as well. I'm assuming that we'll be able to breathe, but might as well take a bit of oxygen with us. Just in case we're power on. And we're off to it's kind of indicating that we've got to go there with the landmark. So what we're going to do now is fly down onto Arkenia Prime and see what type of reception we get. Got to meet the Minister. Commander Hendricks, this is the Office of the Minister of Foreign Affairs. We just sent you the coordinates of the meeting. Okay, capital is over there. For some reason my ship is not flying. Oops, put that on. Haha. Yeah, that was me. Right, this guy's right here. Let's see what they've got. We've got a logistics hub. I mean, I get to see what we've got in the way of resources. We've got some pentaxid. Copper. Temperature is a bit too wide to do a ship rebuild on. But you never know, they might send us on something that we may want to do it. And of course, the problem is that if we mine any resources on the planet, we're going to have to do it by hand. So here's the capital. So check this out. It could be quite interesting. Right, we found the capital. Was there a pilot? The Henken Cup racing event is starting soon. Store here in Zone 3 and then sign up. You what? I don't really fancy the idea of racing, to be honest. I've got no idea whether we can race. We'll go and talk to the minister first. Right. Approach the capital, talk to the minister. Minister of Foreign Affairs, he's up over there. Okay. Drop down on landing. Oops. Okay, well. Minister's up there. Of course, they won't let us. The customs entrance. Not allowed. Okay, how do we go find the minister? Okay, we've got a trading center here. Right, he's even higher up. So, okay, let's have a look at these guys and see. Not that we bought anything with us. Register for the well. Show me what you got to offer. Ah, so we actually race with these. Okay. Workers' quarters. Somehow we got to get up there. There's like an arrow here that this goes up. Elevator. Okay. Game. Okay, we found the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Good day, Commander. Please forgive me for scheduling an appointment with you prompted. On one hand, I'm always pleased when someone from the UCH stops by. On the other hand, our mutual assistance is always valuable, and conversation like this provide excellent starting point. But first, there's something I can do. Is there something I can do? Inform about what happened in the Phoenix. That horrifying. It's good that you were here. Certainly explains the request for assistance from the Prime Minister recently received. Naturally, there's no objection. We'll immediately take the necessary steps. Is that it? Report Andromeda. So Prendel, yeah, him, yes. I had a feeling something like that was going on, but after one of our colleagues disappeared, that was Solarians also involved. Doesn't surprise me. There's like a plague haunting the faction-free zones. I'll forward you the information to the appropriate authorities. I already sent you an envoy to Negus to assist with Captain Rend in the negotiations. Thank you, Commander. Anytime. Okay. Check back later. Is that it? What can I check back? Okay, so we just got hide, visible. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do on this. I'm assuming that we could go all the way back to whoever it is. I'm a bit curious about the racing thing. What we will do is see if we can trade here with. Show me what you want to offer. Nothing. Thank you, game. Republic Tower. Let's have a look at the missions. Is there anything here? Credibility required to do something to benefit a faction. And so the background strongly this is strongly recommended to complete the other main mission story, Operation Phoenix Lost and Found. Yeah, but I've done that. It says that we got to set a bookmark for Hobbiters Randy to sign up for the Hyperion Cup. It's located in the capital of Xenia Prime event. Okay. Activate that mission. Set a bookmark for the Howling Hearts hoverbike store. Okay. Right, guys. I'm a bit confused about what I need to do now. I think And the hoverbike store is right over there. I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Apologies that it's been a bit of an odd video because we haven't done anything as such. But I think what I'd like to do is, obviously we got to do the hoverbike racing. What I will do is wander around and try and find where we got to go. And then in the next part, maybe we'll do a bit of hoverbike racing just to see how this actually works. So this is where I'm going to leave it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.